I can't even describe what that noise just was, but that scared me to death. We're doing it differently this time around. There could be a lot of people in here that I don't even know about. Look, it's a padded room with a lock. Look at those old Macs. This is an underground tunnel system. It's kind of eerie, but it's cool. Alright, we're gonna try to mix it up a little bit here. I'm gonna try to go like get into the place and then I'll like do the intro. I know, kind of out of whack, but there's a lot to say about this building and I don't really want to be out here drawing attention to myself with a big tripod filming myself, you know. That right there is where we're about to go though. Ooh, just sitting here all like cool and casual like, because we had like a guy out there. I thought he was watching me, but he just went back inside, so let's make a move. There's gotta be a way in back here. It's the side where it's like secret, no one can see. And you know, the gate's wide open. But bingo, there we go. Good, I'm glad for this because I'm feeling extra lazy for some reason. I didn't want to jump up to some second floor window. I want to find some stairs. I want to get up. Like, I know I'm doing stuff like way out of order of what I should right now or what I usually do in these abandoned place videos, but I actually want to get higher up and then I'll like do like an intro spiel and like tell you what we got going on here. Uh-oh. No one here, right? Oh man. I was afraid there was gonna be like some dude laying or sleeping under this piano because all those clothes draped over the side of it there. There we go. What if we go straight to the top first? I'm gonna do that. We're doing it differently this time around. Going all the way up to the 5th floor to start off. Alrighty. Mark it in history, folks. First time in JaredCokerUrbex channel history that prior to even introing the video, we get in the place and go all the way to the top, so perfect. This is the perfect view of what I wanted here. Needless to say, what's up guys? Welcome back to another one. We're here in St. Louis, Missouri. This is the second video I filmed here. Drove in last night, really late, but still got up early this morning. Already hit up one. Check it out. This building, like I said, has a long history and I'll explain why. This is why I wanted to get up high. You see this massive building over here? Right now it's being used as a nursing home, but way back in the day when it was built, it was a giant hospital. And if you can't already tell by like the same like architecture and brick style, this building that we just snuck into was part of it. This building is now owned by like this child family care like system thing. They renovated it and used it in like the 80s, I think. I don't want to say it was like a full-on orphanage, but it was kind of like that, like not for like orphans, but for just like kids in general. So yeah, this is like child housing, I believe. And then this place has been left since about like 2011. I think the last use this building saw before it was like fully left was like some sort of like learning academy thing, still for like children or families or whatever. And now we get to explore it basically in reverse order because we're up on the 5th floor. So rather than starting down and going up, I'm just going to start all the way up here and work my way back down. I probably won't show too much footage of me just climbing stairs to get up here, but as I was passing floors, I actually noticed like a lot of like stuff and furniture left in some of the rooms I was passing by, so we might have a little interesting one here. Obviously the building is deteriorated and decaying, but like it's gonna be pretty cool if all the furniture is left around here. Man, these rooms are tiny. There's barely space to fit like a bed. Just this little cabinet and a closet was all they had. And then that would have been like a segue to the other room, although they may have like shared a bathroom. I don't know. Bathroom stalls over here and showers over here. pretty tight little space everywhere. This is either a homeless campsite or this are just all like old clothes for like the children. And I'm actually guessing that's more likely because they're just stuffed in this old closet. Even those little teeny tiny shoes there are like child-sized. I could not find very much good info on this actual building itself, rather just the hospital or now nursing home next door. So I had to like search pretty hard, but I'm glad to see everything I'm finding in here is vindicating what I thought I found. This whole thing was totally just like child dorm center. It's kind of eerie, but it's cool. Wow, we got like little bed frames and a whole crib. I'm excited to go down like the rest of this building. Y'all probably don't care, but I find it so funny right now that I'm doing this entire thing in like opposite order. You know, that's probably not the smartest thing, getting as far away from the exit of a place that you just walked into as possible without even knowing who may be in here first, you know? It'll be fine. We'll be all right. Although, St. Louis is one of the most dangerous places in the whole country, so definitely gotta keep my awareness about me as I go through these videos. Anyway, I'm here in town for like a bowling tournament. Counting the time it'll take me to bowl that tournament and just driving home tomorrow, I'm gonna be in the city for like just a day and a half, but I'm gonna bang out as many abandoned places as I can in that time frame. I'm estimating probably about 10 or 12, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get. This one is only number 2, so if you're a weekly subscriber or just frequent viewer, or this is your first video you've ever seen of me, stay tuned if you like what you see. Otherwise, that was the 5th floor. Time to go down one below. Look at that chair with clothes. There's clothes hanging. There could totally be people living in here. I mean, this entire building in its prime was dorms. So imagine how easily like some homeless dude could like just take up shop in here. I mean, they've already got beds in them. Nobody home, please. All a homeless dude would have to do is just flip a bed over. And boom, they have a free room. There could be a lot of people in here that I don't even know about because I just went straight up to the 5th floor, first thing I did. All right, well, as tall as this building is, it's actually not that long. So walking through these halls, really all I gotta do is just zigzag around and we'll be back down on the bottom in no time. I'm gonna go down to 3. All right, floor number 3 doesn't seem to have as much going for it. I don't know why. Places like this seem to get better as you go up. But like, I'm just talking about like furniture and stuff. Just places like these, like hospitals, hotels, just dormitory style buildings like this, seem to have more furniture in them up towards the top than they do down below. Maybe it's just a matter of stuff getting stolen over the years, or thieves not wanting to lug it all down, or maybe just vandals who don't want to go that far up to vandalize. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Old-timey looking couches. Love seats. It's like bangs, but it sounded like it was above me. I've already been up there. As long as it ain't below me. Because we're about to head down to floor number 2. What? This was not what I was expecting. Look how creepy this is. Look, it's a padded room with a lock on the outside of the door. The outside, not the inside. So whatever was in here was meant to be kept in. And given that this was like a whole place for like children with behavioral issues, this was totally like a little padded cell for kids who are like misbehaving or something. That is so what that is for. What else could that be? Now we're going down to floor 2. An old crutch right there. There's still like these little kid-sized chairs and furniture every now and then. Just a big collection of like desk cabinet drawers in here. Look at that. It's a coffee maker too. It's even got a pot still sitting there. Had that nice little 3-part window facade too. It's been a nice little room. And then same thing over here on the front side. This is what I was talking about when I said I was like noticing stuff as I was going up the stairs, like these tables. There's even a TV there. Why does this direction look so creepy for like no reason? It's like the scariest looking hall yet. Paperwork. Look at this room. It's the first room I've seen with more like in it than just the basic furniture. Like it's a desk that had like old books all over it. The counters and drawers have stuff in them. Here's another here. Just more office-based stuff. Been noticing all these sports stuff too. Like I've seen a bunch of basketballs. Now there's some footballs in here. There's a playground outside that probably had like a little recess time over there. I am low-key afraid of getting caught here though, because you know the place that operated this place for kids, they're still right next door and they're still active. So I think they still own the building even though they don't use it for anything. It's just sitting in this condition. So time to finally check out floor number 1. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Look. Must be a basement level too. Look at all the furniture down there. I guarantee you people have just stood on the 5th floor up there and tossed furniture all the way down. What was in here? It was right next to the front door. I don't know, it was like some little like office kind of setup. Tables and dividers. There really wasn't much of a lobby at all. It's just this little receptionist desk. Albeit, there's still some cool stuff in here, like that little plant. Those drawers are still set up. I bet you several years ago this was a much more like untouched, kind of pristine kind of place, you know? Got an old piano left in this lounge room. It's a grand piano. It's a pretty big one. That basement level, was that where I got in? So I may have like started in a basement. What is this room? This is different. It's probably a little crude attempt to store paperwork and stuff when they were deciding to stop using this building. So far this first floor wasn't really dorm buildings, it was just offices. I bet you this is one of those windows that you can see through, but the other side can't see through. Let me go around and see. It's like a therapy room too. Although someone's camping in here, it smells horrible. Look at all the stuff on that table. Well, you can kind of see through both sides, but it's like really dull glass. You can't see through very well. The sign on the door for this room said therapy though, and it makes sense with all these little signs. That couch, that desk, that other chair. This is just disgusting. This smells horrible. All this stuff here. So this whole building was kind of like a learning center too, at least for these kids. Because that's what I read up on. That the facility that this place was ran by basically moved what was in this building elsewhere. That's why this building is left. I don't know why, maybe just because the building was old. We're still like 10 feet off the ground, so that portion I got in through was the basement. So this wing would have like began the dorms, and that other wing was offices and therapy, I guess. Look at all this stuff. I can't even describe what that noise just was, but that scared me to death. Was that just some exterior noise? And where did it come from? Could have just been drapes moving. Dude, if there's actually a Mac in this box, No way. I'm calling cap on that. Yeah, I mean, it's just empty. I didn't know there was this much more space this way. Just gonna make sure there's nobody. Oh, my own reflection scared me there. The old chalkboard there. Cupboard full of old textbooks and I assume other little learning material. Oh, no way. Look at those old Macs. I mean, they weren't in the box, but they're right here. I'm always so jealous when I see like other explorers who find like old Mac computers. I've never found a Mac computer until now. But given that this place was like a little academic center, I bet you this was kind of like a classroom. What year was the eMac? I'll have to Google that later. I mean, if I were gonna guess just by like eyeballing them, I'd say like early 2000s, maybe. Look at that card table, that checkers table. Well, here's our basement. Man, this is below that little classroom up top. It's just like another lounge area. Man, this place is actually kind of a good one. Yeah, they did their own laundry. Little washer-dryer combo. Oh, that's weird. How does it go down further? At this point, we're just gonna be fully underground. And that's just someone's bike right there. We are completely underground. And this door was gated at one point. Dude, I just realized what this is. This is an underground tunnel system. The building does not continue that direction. So this is an underground tunnel. This is gonna lead us over to that former hospital nursing home place. Look at all these old bikes too. Why are there so many bikes in here? I can't believe I just stumbled upon this accidentally like this. There's no way it'll actually lead us over to that place because that's now an active facility. They would have just barricaded it off. But as you can plainly see, completely bricked off. It's kind of a dead end. There's like a secret other stairway to get to the underground tunnel system. So we'll have to go back up and backtrack. There is still this underground portion because this is the floor we entered on. The entrance is right over there. I bet you this floor was their classroom type of deal because that's what we saw over at the end of the other hall too. So if this is their little academy, then up above were the dorms and down here was where they actually learned. Could just be storage, I don't know. But yeah, all this stuff here probably got chucked from 6 floors up. It just smells so musty and gross down here. I hate it. Can barely even get anywhere. There's so much in my way. All I really see are washing machines. I don't want to stay down here too long. It smells so bad. And it's creepy, that too. It's mostly maintenance stuff, furnaces, boilers, and old washers and dryers. Look, it's another like really fresh looking set of walls, so I wonder if there would have been another set of tunnels right here. It could have been. There's still like old liquid left in these tank things. Okay then, I think I have had my fill of this place, but it's time to get on out of here before someone does show up and start camping here. Nice and convenient how this is all completely busted out though. Look at this, look at this. It's the old children's playground. Let's go for a ride. Oh, this will probably get my pants disgusting. Yeah, I can tell my whole backside's gray now.